Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary.
Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that means 3rd down coming up. Pass play coming here. Hyatt with the grab. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he crosses midfield before going out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 46. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Slot man motioned over. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Complete to Hyatt. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They've got a man in motion. They run again with Wright. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. After the run, though, we see he's in some visible pain out there. No doubt from that big hit he took. Trainers out to look at him now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Now it's Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw, Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Play action on 1st down. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants looking for a score before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hyatt's going to motion over left. 3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing his lands. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Andrews with the catch. A lot of mess on the move here. Brushes him off with ease. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They are throwing it again. Hyatt with the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. He'll throw it yet again. Has his man, it's Tracy. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Here's Lance. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. Oh, he loses the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They stick with Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wright gets it, headed right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 34. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Man in motion, headed right. 2nd and 10 now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lance. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air, Lance. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Lance. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Giants football. New set of downs for him from the 46. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Slot man motioned over. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here's Lance now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing from the gun. Towards Sutton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. This is Jacobs running left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards makes the hole a little smaller. It's going to be 3rd and 14 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds Johnson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They go play action on 1st. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Throwing his Lance. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Giants have some new life in the fourth! So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Running right. Here's Wright. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, no, the ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. They'll come up 1st and 10. A give to Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll throw it. He's going deep this time. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Runs inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys jump in front late. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now they face second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That one gains 7. And the Giants will have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They run it with Jacobs. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. He's got Andrews. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.